Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. I found this in a recycle bin. Let's see how we go with this piece. This piece will be an interesting one. Okay, let's see what we have here. Cocoa Pops checks. Interesting. Is a monkey like the people in the photocopier industry who run it? Bloody stupid monkey. Oh, whatever, folks. The photocopier industry's full of shit. I don't care anymore, folks. I couldn't give a fuck anymore about the industry and the people and all that sort of shit and what goes down. Except it's a load of corrupt shit. Too much monkey business. Too much money fucking. Let's see how we go with this. Yeah, that's come up looking really quite interesting. I think we could work with that. We got Coco the monkey appearing in an interesting way. Looks a bit blendy, but I do like the overall appearance. Checks. Alright, checks. Got to make some checks. As in CHECH. Whatever, folks. Yeah, the photocopier industry is full of shit. I don't care what they think of people like myself. I'm a toner head and I'm proud of it. I'm proud to be a toner head, a photocopier nerd. I'm more of a nerd. I think I'm more of a nerd than a geek, but I think geek is another word that could be applied to certain toner heads. There is a subtle difference between a nerd and a geek, but the general consensus is it's pretty much, I think, the same. Some geeks don't like being called nerds. I don't mean it. I see it as a badge of honour. Being a nerd or a geek is a badge of honour. Being a toner head is a bigger badge of honour. Being a toner head, folks. Being proud to be a part of the toner. Yeah, that symbol there, folks. That symbol, toner. That's a toner symbol, folks. This is a toner cartridge. So, basically I'm really proud to be associated as a toner head. The ink, the powdered ink, that's what toner is. Goes into your photocopier, it makes the image on paper. I want to redesign the photocopier from scratch and it's going to use toner. It's not going to be inkjet. There is no future for inkjet. I believe. I believe inkjet's a load of shit. I hate inkjet, to be honest, folks. I really, really hate inkjet. That's how committed I am to the toner systems I prefer toner over ink any day. I do think we might be able to make something more interesting out of this. I'm just going to, I don't know how it's going to look, folks. This is the problem with my art. It's really difficult trying to work out what it's going to look like. Actually, yeah, I'm just trying to think how to do this. I'll put it back on negative positive. Oh, shit, I don't know how I'm doing this, folks. How this is going to work. I just have to flow with my intuition, folks. I have to somehow just connect up with my intuition once again and try to find a better way of doing this. Just because I'm working with technology doesn't mean I switch off my intuition, folks. You got to have intuition to make things work, to make things more fluid. Actually, no, we can't do it like that. We've got to use this. Got to darken it on negative positive for most ways of doing it. I don't know how this is going to look, folks. I've done some real bum notes today, in my opinion, they just look shit. Sometimes I could go through with a whole set of 15 without making hardly anything that could be called a bum note, but I seem to be making shitty ones today. I've been doing that quite a lot lately, and that looks a bit too orange and too green and icky. I don't like that. That's the magenta colour. I do think this looks better. I do think the magenta is too overpowering. I do think more yellow. Fuck, this is so hard, folks. This is really, really so fucking hard. You got to be, and I'm basically what's known as, I'm a photocopier artist. I'm not just a toner head, I'm a photocopier artist, and I'm trying to get recognised on the 6 o'clock news for what I do here as an artist. I'm trying to get my work out there and I'm trying to get in touch with my lost partner Luigi, who I really miss. And it's really proven to be quite difficult getting out there. Yeah, I think the dot matrix original makes it better. It gives it some of that more solid kind of black, a lot nicer. It's not my cup of tea, this colour scheme. I might make it a little bit more greener to contrast with the blue, I do think. I'm making really prolongated demos that don't equal what I want. They look ugly. I really hate it when that happens, folks. And I really wish I could plug in some new features off the internet, like apps for the photocopier, special effects that you can get like Google Play or iTunes type functionality. You don't get that on the photocopier, and it's a real headache trying to work with such finite features that just don't always equal what you want. And I want to make available, when I redesign the photocopier, one of the outstanding features will be the ability to have an app store from the company that builds the photocopier, my company, to have an app store like Google Play or like iTunes, and you can download and customize the photocopier the way you want it, not the way the industry puts it. The industry doesn't give you any new features. They pretty well use what's known as legacy software, just the old software from past builds. They don't change anything major that really makes for an exciting experience. And we've managed to kick the machine in the arse and produce something really nice with this limited array of features. Hard work, folks, but that looks good. But basically, the photocopier industry, we need apps and artificial intelligence to drive the features on the machine, to make the machine more easier to use and easier to get the image type, how you want the image. So the apps have got to be able to interface seamlessly with the artificial intelligence on board the photocopier. And basically, yeah, it's got to be something that makes the job a lot easier. So, but the photocopier industry's bogged. They don't go anywhere. If anything, Konica Minolta think that the future lies with removing features, thinking that it's going to make a better user experience. It might do, but for people like myself who want good quality images, top quality, and flexibility, well, this is shit. I don't want that. My images won't look any good. I won't have the same ability to control the image. This is to be worse than this shit. It's shit here, but it's worse when they don't have any fucking new features and they want to take out what's there. No colour balance. For example, you need colour balance, you fucktards. Konica, you're a bunch of idiots. You fucking idiots. You're a bunch of screeching monkeys. Skee! Eat your bananas. I'm a monkey. I eat bananas. I got no brains. Whatever, folks. Just want to take the piss out of the industry, folks. They're not smart enough, these bitches, and they just want it for the money. They're just money fuckers, for fuck's sake. I'm going to let them take my future. I will redesign the photocopier from scratch, and they're not going to get anything from me, even if they pay me $1 billion. I'm not going to give them my intellectual property. It's all mine, and I'm going to make the world a better place in the future. So the future is bright, I believe, and that's come up looking really good. I think we can now, the future is bright if I have anything to do with it. The whole photocopier industry, there is no future. They can't make a future. They just live in the past. They just live for the present, the short-term future, make money, hash it, chew it and spew it, and that's it. And I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 so I can make this possible in the future, so I can get in touch with my partner Luigi and so I can overcome my disabilities. And I really need to get in touch, so I have to get you, Channel 9, into it. And I think now we can call it quits. And I just spotted something as a little bonus. There's a scrub turkey, folks. There you go, Australianism. Australian. I don't know what, they've been protected, so they roam our streets. Enough of that, gotta go.